Hello Gizmos and welcome back to another episode of the Drayton Town Career Mode. So we're in December. It's quite a busy month actually, to be fair, but some of the games are just the league games. We've got a couple of cup games as well, so you shall see how we get on in them games. But yeah, we got I guess the sort of exciting time now. It's Christmas. We need our wins. We need some points on the board. It's not been very good. We're sat in 7th. Which is not too bad because obviously we're finishing above mid-table, I believe, is where we need to finish above. So it's not the end of the world in terms of being 7th, but we seriously need to start picking up some points because we've had such a bad sort of month just with the fact of the poor performances, the poor results, the goals that conceded. We had quite a lot of goals conceded, and we had the best defence according to the game. So yeah, a lot of stuff that needs to be changed. So Doncaster Rovers is our first game, and we get off to kind of a really good start, putting the early pressure on. Neil with a shot that just went past the post after 20 minutes, and then Doncaster sort of came into the game. Good passing football here, played it quite well across the box. One touch shooting, but their shot went wide, so a chance apiece for the teams. But yeah, we just need to sort of not concede the first goal and sort of build on our scoring first. Sometimes I think that can be better. Just before the half-hour mark, B did really well, got to the byline, cut back inside. No one really to pass to, so I went alone and hit the shot straight at the goalkeeper. Nothing you can really do about that. Doncaster had 6 or 7 people back. And then here they rolled it off. I didn't realise that they were rolling it, played it inside. And it's such a weak shot. It's so low, driven into the corner. Ian stood there and watched it. Yeah, really poor goal to concede, especially straight after half time. We had a great chance to get back into it. Neil with a shot, but it forces a good save from the goalkeeper. But again, it's straight at him. Any side of the keeper there, it probably goes in the back of the net. And then with 10 minutes to go, we really did put on the pressure. Ocean came off the bench, had a great chance. It got blocked. It fell to Mikey. What a save from the goalkeeper that is. Absolutely incredible save. Sometimes you just can't do nothing about that. It's just a really good save. And yeah, so we have a corner from the resulting header from Mikey. Should have scored if you're going to be really critical, but he didn't. And then again, Dan Everett here, Mikey's brother, should have scored and didn't, headed it over the bar. And then to add salt into the wounds, I think Tyler gave away a penalty. Really frustrating with the defender. Looked a bit theatrical, looked like a dive. I don't know why you would cheat being 1-0 up, but it kind of didn't matter because Ian did make a really good save. He makes a really good save from that penalty spot. Kick, shall I say, but then lets in that sloppy goal at the other end. So yeah, really poor from us, really disappointing, and not what we wanted to do, especially after the last couple of results. We really do need to be kick-starting and getting on with these wins. And then we have Stockport at home here. Interesting game because Stockport are doing really well in the league, just like us. Ryan came in with a fantastic challenge. I was concerned that he's going to take out the player, but he didn't. Won the ball. Tommy had a shot, forces the keeper to make a save. From the resulting corner, I swing it in. I like these back posts because it goes towards Dan and Chris, but this time it didn't fall there, and it was a foul against Neil because I think he controlled it with his arm. But it came back into Mikey, onside, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Again, the keeper makes a good save from Mikey. Did all I could to try and score with Mikey there, but yeah, it was a really good save. And then right on the stroke of half time, Stockport had a chance to score. They've not been in the game at all. We did well to sort of keep them out for a long period of time. The header came in and it went wide of the post. But yeah, not really much to report on a Stockport attacking thing. It has been all us in this game. And then here, counter-attacking play, the way that we play. Mikey set Neil through all the way. Did so well and hits it wide. I thought Neil scored. I thought it wrestled into the corner. It didn't. And it went wide. And in any game, if you don't take your chances, no matter what league it is, no matter what game, you will be punished. And Offerlai, who came off the bench like a minute ago, basically came in and scored the winner in the 93rd minute. Really frustrating, really annoying. And yeah, it's just one of them games where it's really poor. And just it's one of them things you've just got to take on the chin when you're going through a really rough patch. and you just got to stick together. And then we have a away game at Crewe, and the game that you don't want to concede. Ian really poor again, not helping his cause. Yes, he can make a good penalty save, but it's the other ones that you need to be saving as well. The ones, kind of the easy ones, really, that are coming straight at you. But really poor from Ian. So it's down to the rest of the team to do well. Neil did so well here, but he slots it into the far corner. This time he goes high and not straight at the goalkeeper, and Neil gets us back on level terms to make it 1-1, and that's our first goal in, I think, 3 or 4 games, actually, to be fair. But yeah, really happy that we finally get back on the score sheet. Crewe wasted a great opportunity with a free kick, hit it so high over the bar. But yeah, really wasted opportunity. And then Mikey did try to do well to win it back. Tommy actually won it back. B with a power shot. Great chance, just went past the post. And then in the 75th minute, Ryan nearly gets caught out here, goes down, gives away a penalty. It looked like Ryan won the ball because it looked like he touched it away from the defender. So yeah, really, again, frustrating from us. The captain stepped up. I don't know why centre-back's taking free kicks and penalties, but Ian makes another penalty save. That's 2-2 now, and that gives us a point this time. And I'll take a point away from home, which is not too bad, I guess, given our current form. And then here, a really poor header that sets Patterson up. A really decent save from Ian this time, but again, poor defending. And then we get a really good chance here. Joe all the way, cuts in off the left, has a shot straight at the goalkeeper, nearly an own goal that came in from the Bradford centre-back. I don't know why he took a heavy touch. It must have been because of the rain, and it was absolutely hard to play in these conditions. And then Chris gets up, it falls to Mikey, wins the header, keeper gets a hand onto it, but probably too much power and a bit slippery. But either way, Mikey scores, first goal for him in quite a while as well. And Mikey gives us a 1-0 lead away at Bradford, who are not actually playing very well in the league themselves. Joe set through Mikey, had Neil, managed to squeeze it through him, smashes it in, scores a goal. Great counter-attacking goal. 2 goals in about 6 or 7 minutes from Neil. But yeah, we're finally actually sort of getting there. It's taken a little while, to sort of get these performances up. But finally, I guess the respite is sort of paying off, I suppose. A good goal from Bradford, nothing to argue about. Great cross in the middle. I kind of like that Bradford goal because of the fact that they actually crossed the ball and he put it into the far corner. Normally they try and play it across the box, which is the most frustrating thing ever. But yeah, it was a really well-worked Bradford goal. We need to get back in front from the original shot there from me. It was blocked, but I set in the corner. This time, deeper corner in towards Dan. Makes it 3-1. I think that's Dan's first or second goal of the season, but probably an important one here because he has scored to make it 3-1 to us. And then here, into added time, I think there's about 3 or 4 minutes added on. Bradford actually played it really well, actually. For a team that are really struggling down the bottom of the league, yeah, they actually played half decent. Fantastic shot. Take nothing away from it. Get away with it. Top bins. Score a fantastic goal and make it 3-2. But it didn't really matter because, of course, the game was over. And then, yeah, another home game in our away kit. Just because of the fact of the teams that we're playing. It's just really frustrating. Don't know what's happened with that dude's hair. It looked like he had a serious accident. It looks like a massive scar. But Notts County at home in League 2. A tough game because Notts County are up there just playing really good football. But after first win in 6 or 7 games, I think, just really exciting. Neil with a great chance, takes all the time in the world, hits it straight at the goalkeeper, but it actually went under him. And then Neil gets his goal and makes it 1-0 with 10 minutes before half-time. And then Notts County almost hit back, tried to press us, really, but we didn't allow that. Joe managed to win the ball, sets free, got a couple of people in the box, lays it across to Mikey. Shouldn't have probably done that. Chance wasted. And then early in the second half, McGoldrick came on. Always worry about McGoldrick. Great player that he is. Great cross. This is caused so much confusion. Notts County then hit the post. Couldn't get it away. Really poor defending. And then they actually managed to work it in and squeeze it in the far corner. But I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Dan that couldn't get rid of it. But either way, Dan gets caught and Notts County score. And then Notts County gets caught at one end. I then press, win the ball back on the halfway line. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Slots it into the far corner. Good to see a couple of errors from either team that do get punished. Because I know that does sort of happen in real life. But either way, we go back in front in a midweek game, and yeah, just a game that we need to win, need to keep this sort of pressure up. And then Notts County played really well, and you can see why they're up there. Really good football, especially with McGoldrick. Great through ball, Longstaff just gets there ahead of Sov. Really frustrating because I felt like Sov could have got that. But he just pokes it past him, rolls it into the corner, and makes it 2-2. And then Palmer had a chance, hits the post. That's twice Notts County have hit the post. Again, we almost didn't deal with it. It was a late foul, but we played the advantage. It went through to me. I got a couple of people at the back stick. I'm running out of stamina. I just lay it on a plate into Mikey, who taps it into the empty net and gives us the 3-2 win. Great scenes here. We probably fully deserved it, but we did well with the counter-attack, which what we do at home when we play on the wings. Really good football. Don't really care about how we win or who scores. I'm just happy that we get the 3 points, and it's a back-to-back win for the first time in, I think, about 10 games, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is after you played quite well earlier in the season. So, yeah, I think it was our first win in 7 games that we got. So now we've got back-to-back wins. It's really good. And then we play Stockport again, this time away. So close to after playing them at home. They actually scored the first goal with an absolute screamer into the top corner. No one is saving that. What a goal that is. Power shot as well from Hippolyte into the far corner to make it 1-0. It said Stockport were down to 10 men, but I didn't see him get a red card. I don't know what happened there. Might have glitched out. I'm not sure. I made a couple of changes because of the amount of games that we were playing. Jackson Ocean actually started in front of me and Mikey, and then 2 links up, and Ocean smashes it into the roof of the net to equalise to make it 1-1, which is not too bad. But yeah, we had so many changes because we were playing Saturday, Tuesday games. So yeah, changes were needed. Powell, great goal from him, former Man United player as well. Of course, he's got that experience and knowledge of a higher level. Great finish into the near post, past Ian, and Stockport have just scored 2 fantastic goals here. Can't do nothing about that. And then they nearly went 3-1 up, but I don't know what happened. It looked like it was going in, but it hit the side of the post. And then Ocean was through, did really well, lays it on a plate to nil, calmly slots it into the roof of the net to make it 2-2 right before half-time. Fantastic game this is. Completely different contrast to the one that we played against Stockport at home. We didn't take our chances and got punished. Now we're taking our chances and we're actually winning the game. Ocean did well, keeps it in really well. Neil onside, smashed it over the bar. Thought I was offside, maybe rushed it, and Neil wasted a really good chance. And then Ocean here, great touch all the way into Neil, calmly slots it again into the roof of the net. And Neil is absolutely banging form right now. Fantastic player. I think he's into over double figures. He never gets barely double figures when I normally do this. So to see Neil performing is fantastic. And then Mikey, who came off the bench, of course his fitness is still not there, wins the ball in the halfway line, just like I did against Notts County, and Mikey smashes it in himself as well. And I think it's a kind of a stage when Mikey and Neil score, we always win, just because of how good that them two are. Fantastic sort of players, really liking it. And then we had a chance here. Ocean could have made it 5-2. I decided not to be greedy. I laid it to Neil, and the keeper saved it. Probably a punishment for me for trying to be a twat and Jew goal it, because everyone hates a Jew goal. But I wanted Neil to get a hat-trick. Unfortunately, he didn't. But instead, we do take the win. So a good month. We went up 2 points in the table, or 2 places, should I say, the table. Look how tight it is. Wrexham are running away with it at the moment. They're sort of 7 points clear of second and third. Then you've got a couple of points gap. I would say at this moment in time, as of recording, down to about 12th, 13th is where we need to worry for the table, because everyone can still get back into it. In terms of goals, Neil double figures now for 11. Mikey's just off it as well. Even Robbie's up there as well, which is fantastic. I'm in there, a couple of goals and from B and Chris as well in this episode. So yeah, a couple of more scorers need to go. Clean sheets, 4 for Ian, winning the way. Jan and Sov both on 3. So that is going to wrap up the episode, guys. If you are new to the channel, subscribe, like this channel, video and channels and everything like that. Really appreciate your support, and I'll catch you in the next one.